Hi, I'm Debbie Ingram, and I am a Democrat running for Lieutenant Governor of Vermont. Welcome to this episode of a virtual tour of Vermont. And this time we're going to Windsor County. Come along. When we look at Windsor County by the numbers, we see that the population is a little over 55,000, which makes it the fourth largest county in the state. The non-white population is pretty low, though, so it's less diverse than many of our other counties. And also the poverty level is lower. It's 9.6 compared to 11 for the rest of the state. So then the median income is just not quite $1,000 less than the state median income. And the primary home median price and the median gross rental cost is also, they are both also lower than that statewide. Windsor County has almost 10% of our farms at 677. A very special place in Windsor County is the Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller National Historical Park. It's one of the first places I visited when I came to Vermont, and it has a wonderful grounds and a lovely, very large home and gardens. It started as the home of George Perkins Marsh, who was one of America's first conservationists, and it continues that tradition by being a center of land stewardship and conservation with a managed forest nearby. It's really a very beautiful and special place. Of great historical note is that Vermont was a free and independent state and had a constitution that proclaimed it as such, signed on July 8, 1777 in the center of Windsor. And you can go and visit the old Constitution House there now, which is on the site of Elijah West Tavern, which stayed operating as a tavern until 1848. Vermont became the 14th state later in 1791. But that first constitution was notable because it largely prohibited slavery. I am proud to have introduced a constitutional amendment just last year to clarify the prohibition and make it completely universal. But the Constitution also had universal suffrage for men without the requirement of property ownership or income, and it established a system of public school. So something that is historic and that Vermonters can be very proud of. Today I'm talking to Nick Matush, who is the chef and owner of the Copper Fox, a restaurant in downtown Springfield, Vermont. So Nick, hi, thanks for being with me.
Hi Debbie, nice to meet you. It all kind of came to a head one day. I was working for another restaurant and we were trying to possibly purchase this space to expand our restaurant, the Hartness House Inn in Springfield. And it fell through last minute, and the option for me to get involved on my own became a reality. And all of a sudden, it just also so happened to be the same restaurant space I worked in as a dishwasher as a kid that was a major stepping stone for me, because that chef was a mentor figure in the culinary world for me until he passed. We actually have a dish called Max Buttermilk Chicken on the menu because it was like one of my childhood favorite things to eat. But I just brought that back to life on our menu. So it was originally called the Morning Star Cafe. It turned into 56 Main Street. Now it's the Copper Fox.
Springfield, I know, has had some economic hard times. How has it been to you're right in downtown Springfield, right?
Yeah, we're downtown, and I grew up in this town, and it was from my childhood seeing a lot of people in our town to by the time I graduated high school, a lot of businesses leaving downtown. I remember when almost every storefront was full as a young child, and then it was like going to the big city when we went to downtown, and there was always like a bakery. Is our obviously kids' favorite spot is when cookies are on display. But we had a candy store. We had I remember card shops, comic book store, every business was full. And our downtown was pretty vibrant when I was a kid. And then I saw it kind of decline through my late high school years into my college years. And then when I came back, it was crazy. It was like a whole new town. Every storefront was pretty much empty, which is, since I've been home in the last 10 years, I've seen it start coming back to life, which is really great. And it's part of what we want to be part of as well in our downtown, is to try to revive, be part of this renaissance of taking these old mill towns back to life.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's so important. Yeah, thank you for doing that. And I'm sure the town appreciates what you've done as well.
When will I see you? You're going to come to Springfield?
Yes, as soon as I can.
All right. Yeah.
That's all for this week. I'm Debbie Ingram, and I'm running for Lieutenant Governor. Don't forget to vote in the primary on August 11th. You can either mail in a ballot or show up at the polls if you feel safe. And also, please don't forget to fill out your census form. It's very important for Vermont to get federal dollars. So good to see you, and we'll see you again next time.